Welcome! We are starting an adventure. Okay, now we are starting an adventure. Hi! The mic was muted, that's always a plus. We're going to be playing this game. This one. Right here. This one. Right here. You see this? You see this? This is... Oh no. A light breeze causes naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden wind chimes.
What?
This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The deciduous trees provide a beautiful green canopy far out of sight of teachers and fellow students. But now, in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. I breathe into my cupped hand and rub them together furiously to prevent them from numbing in this cold. Just how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. Yes, the note. Slipped between the pages of the math book while I wasn't looking. As far as cliches go, I'm more of a fan of the letter in the locker, but at least this way shows a bit of initiative. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. The snowflakes slightly falling from the white painted sky are the only time passing in a stagnant world. Stagnant. Their slow descent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time has slowed to a crawl. The rustling of the dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. Someone is approaching me from behind. Hisao, you came? A hesitating, barely audible question. However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice instantly. I feel my heart skip a beat. It's a voice I've listened to oh my god, almost thousands, hundreds of times, but never as more than an eavesdropper to a conversation. I turn to face this voice, the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. Oh, look at you, fucking you. Look at me. Look at me.
You're so beautiful.
I know. Iwanako? I got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours? Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result.
What the heck? Exactly.
Yes. Yes, I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it. A shy, joyous smile that makes me so tense I couldn't move a muscle, even if I tried.
I think I know what he's talking about.
Oh!
I can't move.
my heart is pounding now, as if it were trying to burst out from my chest and claim this girl for itself.
So it was...
Please don't.
Yeah.
Here we are, out in the cold. Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophonous noise is music to my ears. Iwanako flinches ever so softly against a gust of wind. As it passes, she rights herself as if supported by some new confidence. Her eyes lock with mine as she lazily twirls her long, dark hair around her finger.
Well, at least...
All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows louder. I think I'm having a heart attack. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out of it. Definitely having a heart attack. You see. Yep, having a heart attack. I wanted to know. Oh, yep. Having a heart attack. Definitely a heart attack. If you'd go out with me. Yeah, I stand there motionless, save for my pounding heart. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point. Hisao? I reach up to try to massage my throat, but this only sends spikes of blah 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 blah. Blinding pain along my arms. Hisao? Oh no! Heart attack time! My whole body freezes, save for my words, which shoot up in terror.
I'm pretty sure they said ice.
Shut up. Hisao! The beating in my chest suddenly stops, and I go weak at the knees. The world around me, the canopy of bare branches, the dull winter sky, Iwanako running towards me, all these fade to black. The last thing I remember before slipping away are the sounds of Iwanako screaming for help and the incessant clatter of the branches above. Not incest.
Asshole. Incessant. I was like, that's gross.
Incessant. Not incessant. Beep. Look at this.
Is he in the hospital?
Yeah.
What the fuck? See?
Dude, I had like a heart attack or something.
That's fucking hilarious. They look spy glasses.
Oh, yep, definitely in the hospital.
Oh my god.
Definitely in the
Oh
hospital.
my god. That's hilarious. The girl, all she asked was she wanted to go out. God.
I know, dude. I like freaked out. Like, I don't even know. Like,
I'm
I was
glad
like,
you don't act like that in real life. I'm glad you don't act
shit.
like that in real life. That'd be bad. Did you just ask me that?
Are you coming? God. What the
I'm sorry, that was too funny. Maybe hit my dick.
Ah! Fucker!
You cut yourself. I'm laughing because I'm gonna cut myself by accident. Just watch.
God.
I'm sorry.
That fucking hurt, dude.
I did not mean to do that. Let me see.
You got me right there.
Wow.
I felt
Isn't
it,
crazy
though.
how those itty bitty cuts hurt the worst?
Yeah, it's been 4 months since my heart attack. High five. Got it.
He had a fucking heart attack.
Now, the whole time, I probably counted times I left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand. 4 months is a pretty long time and you're left alone with your thoughts, so I've had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arrhythmia.
Well, that fucking sucks.
A strange word, a foreign, alien one. One that you don't want to be in the same room with. A rare condition, it causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. Apparently, I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Is that really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. It really didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I don't think that literally happened. I had already had a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our homes in order to pay for a cure. Of course, there isn't a cure.
Well, that's
Because that fucking paper cut hurts. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. When I was first admitted, it felt like I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards. But the visitors soon and the get-well gifts began trickling down nothing shortly after. Oh, I'm tired of reading. I realized that
What? That's my butt.
I got so many cards and flowers is because sending me their sympathy had been turned into a cost project. Okay. Maybe some people are generally concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors. At the end of the first month, only my parents came on a regular basis. Iwanika was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyways. We didn't touch the subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
The hospital?
Talk about cock block.
Yeah, that heart attack was real cock block. It's not really a place I'd like to live in. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they're in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable.
Good.
For the first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar that the surgeries had left on my chest and slowly changed its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of omen. I still ask the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not. The way he shuffles around the answer shows that there is at least some hope. At some point, I stopped watching TV. I don't know why, I just did. Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism from my situation. I started reading instead. There was a small library at the hospital, although it was more like a storeroom for books. I began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. I found that I liked reading, and I think I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands.
The fuck?
I love the stories. That was my life.
That was what my life was like.
Shut the fuck up. The days became increasingly harder to distinguish from each other, differing only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. It felt like time blurred into some kind of gooey mass I was trapped inside instead of moving within.
Is this like the scary part of the story or something?
There is no scary part of the story.
Is this the story?
Yes. A week could go by without me really noticing it. Sometimes I'd pause in realization that I didn't know what day of week it was. But other times, all of the things that surround me would painfully crash into my consciousness. The barrier of nonchalance I had set up for myself. The pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot, and the heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was about to cry.
Ew.
But that happened only rarely, and I couldn't even cry. Today the doctor comes in using a smile. He seems excited, but not very. It's like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I've last seen them. Both of them are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion? It's not a party. I'm in the fucking hospital. Why would it be a party? There is this ritual the head cardiologist has. He takes his time sorting his papers and setting them aside as if to make a point of the pointlessness of what he just did. Then he casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks me in the eyes for a moment. Hello, Hisao. How are you today? I don't answer him, but I smile a little back at him. I believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions, you should be fine. We have all your medications sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription. The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad, whose expression turns wooden as he reads it quickly. So many. I take it from his hand and take a look at myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? Hit my head earlier. Can you see it like right there?
Oh my god. Erectile dysfunction. That fucking sucks.
I don't think he has erectile dysfunction.
Hallucination.
What the fuck?
Lucky sucky? Lucky sucky. That's a lucky sucky.
This is insane. Side effects, adverse effects, contradictions, and dosages are listed line after line with cold precision. Yeah, I'm kind of getting bored. Well, no, it gets better. I can understand any of it, attempting to only make me feel sicker. All of this for the rest of my life every day. I'm afraid that it's the best we can do at this point. However. Okay, new medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that list fade over the years.
Ouch.
Here's what kind of confidence booster is that?
Just skip through the shit. Bro, if that's all it is reading, I'll be pissed. How pissed would you be?
No, it is all reading.
Are you serious?
The
That's
whole
all you do
game is reading. Yeah, it's a visual novel.
Sucks. Yeah, like, come back and sit down. I think as soon as people hear that, they're gonna leave. Dude, it's starting to get sticky.
But there's ladies. Ladies coming through. It's like a romance novel.
Yay!
You get to pick the chick.
Yeah! Ooh, yay!
It's like your own personal harem.
That's awesome.
I mean, sort of. Don't call it a goddamn opportunity. I don't know.
Oh, that's like good now. Stretching. Won't you let go? Let go. Let go.
My ninja. Okay.
Damn it! Hey, this is my ninja. God damn, you ever smell this? Ugh.
know where I put mine?
I don't want to know.
Look where it's at.
Oh, I just got an idea.
I just got but let me try.
Nick.
Oh, it's starting now. Act 1.
Life expectancy.
Look at this. It's a
He's
YouTube.
holding a heart.
There's YouTube on the side. Look at that. The gate looked far too pompous from what I was looking for. But
It was.
in fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought, iron and gray plaster, assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I wonder if it looked like what a gate for a school should look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably not.
Probably not.
I meant to say not, but I couldn't finish. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long.
The gate?
And gates. So I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Moving
Think
forward
about the game for too long.
feels good. So I walked towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. It doesn't feel like the grounds a school would have, more like a park with a clean walkway going past trees and the smell of fresh cooked grass and all other park-like things. Words like clean, hygienic pop into my mind, and it makes me shudder. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. A few buildings loom behind the canopies, and too many for just a school. Everything seems off. It's just different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley, even though I was told this is my new school. In the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie. Makes me wish there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something kind of tangible. The trees hum with wind and the green hues flash all around. Hue. Hue.
Oh.
H-U-E.
How the hell did I go C-U-M?
It makes me think about hospitals again. How they say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color. Kind of is.
Or a boring color.
I love green.
I love green. I like green too. Obviously. Hey. Obviously.
Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprise myself. I realize I wasn't getting bothered. That was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous, and with this realization set in my head, I opened the front door. A tall man with bad snuggies. You must be Nikki? Well then, Nakai. So you are excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Muto. Welcome. We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. He is an ugly-looking motherfucker. The head nurse asks for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Waiting for me? I don't know I really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost missed what the teacher is saying. Do you want to introduce? Yeah? Hell yeah, I do. Yeah, sure, I mean, isn't that normal? Of course, but not everyone likes to be the center. I was just complaining about that, whatever. The first impression of myself. Right, but it's no problem. Let's go then. My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher up the stairs. The third door down the third floor corridor is marked as a classroom for class 3-3. Muto opens Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Get a grip. This is a big step, I know that, but there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least not this soon. There's people. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 girls so far. Is that a girl? No, is that a girl? They're not wearing white, so that's a guy. I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around, partially so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high, and there's lots of space left over around the in-between the desks. An entire wall takes up by blackboards, and the high old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks, with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient. I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the students. They all look normal, like students at any other school. Then why would they be here? They're probably like me and have something wrong with them. Only it's not immediately obvious. Then I notice that one of the girls seems to be missing the thumb of her right hand. It's a little jarring. Oh. I don't know if I should be making fun of him. What is that? What is up with that guy in the back? I feel so bad. Someone here at sign language. So I'm Hisao Nakai, and after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer, and I hope to get along with everyone even though I'm a new student. And after that, I'm being so boring. This is actually like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more exciting. I end up saying nothing and the teacher picks up from there. That doesn't surprise me. Everyone seems to be satisfied even with what little I said, though a few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have gone worse. I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along with letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently and what he's done. They clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round with her one hand against her other waist and ends with the bandaged thumb. Makes them feel a little bad. We're going to be doing group work today, so that'll give you a chance with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine with me. That's good. You can work with Hakamichi. She is the class representative. She can explain anything you might want to know. And who else would be able to do that better, right? How could I know? The teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces that we'll be working in groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow, the teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Alright, Hakamichi is right there. Shizune Hakamichi. And he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with bright pink... Okay. I'm gonna stop it here, guys. And we will meet these people next time. Okay? Remember to like, subscribe, become my best friend, basically. Thanks.